Today, I'll guide you through the CRM AnyWare, the all-in-one sales and marketing platform tailored for small and mid-sized companies and businesses aiming to enhance their operational efficiency, automate marketing process, unify client interactions, and reports in one comprehensive solution. The core benefit of the CRM AnyWare is to increase your sales at your organization. All right, now before we start with the CRM dashboard, I want to show you guys the process of our integration between the Sage Intacct and the CRM AnyWare. First, we're going to be adding a new contact. Let's add a new one. Last name, I'm just going to call this Test. First name, I'm going to call it Marvelous. For the email address, I'm just going to call this marketingteams@americanmiracles.com. Everything is set. We're going to save this. And on the top left, I'm going to go into reset and modify it. And as you can see, this is a brand new contact we just created. Now we're going to hop into the CRM. I'm going to refresh my page. And as you can see here, this is the brand new contact that we just put it on the Sage Intacct. Let's click on this. As you can see, Test, Marvelous, marketing teams. It's all good to go. Now let's start with the dashboard. In here, you can see all your KPIs, key performance indicators in a colorful visual environment. As you can see, we can see a total opportunity status, our opportunity value, conversion rates. We can see all our funnels with their stage distribution. Below that, we can see all our tasks. And lastly, we can also see our lead source report, which breaks down the origin of leads. Now, we're going to be moving on to the calendar. As you can see here, offers a comprehensive view of the month ahead. We can see the clean layout, the intuitive navigation, and the ease of access to any day you require. Also, it is important to point out that anything you book on this calendar, it will automatically link to your own Outlook calendar as well. With a click, you can switch to daily view. We have the option to do weekly as well and monthly. We also have on the right, we have the handy mini calendar for quick date navigation and the user search bar on below here, simplifying the process of managing multiple calendars at once. We also have an option to add many users on the right side as well in this calendar. And we also have an option to add many as calendars as well. As you can see in this example, we only have one, and we call this calendar demo. And again, we have no limit to adding calendars. We can add as many as calendars as you want with the users as well. And there's no limit to that as well. We can add many as users as you want as well. Now, this was calendar. Next, we're going to be talking about the conversations. Now, let's move on to the conversations. Here, you'll see intuitive interface designed to streamline your communication. With a simple clean layout, this step ensures that no customer query goes unnoticed. You can easily filter through unread, recent, spared, and all. Conversations stay on the top of every interaction. Now, let's move into the contacts. Contacts serve as your central repository for all lead generation efforts. Here, you can see interface showing a list of contacts. Again, the layout is clean with vital details like the name, phone, email. We can see the creation date with the last activity and tags neatly presented. In here, we can also upload contacts in bulk as well. In order to do that, we can, as you can see, export contacts and import contacts as well. Again, to upload contacts in a bulk, all the files needs to be under the CSV file. And if the files are CSV file, again, there is no limit to it. We can upload contacts in bulk with no limits. Additionally, to upload in bulk, we also integrated with Sage Intacct. So whatever contacts you created under Sage Intacct, it will automatically transfer to the CRM system, and it will show up in the new contacts as you can see here. All right, next we're going to be moving to opportunities. Our opportunities tool empowers you to adapt and manage your sales pipeline. This is where all your potential clients begin their journey from prospect to profits. Starting at the top, we have the Marvelous Lead Management dropdown. This versatile feature allows you to switch between different lead pools, making it simple to manage multiple campaigns or product lines from one central location. Moving to the left, in the first column, we have the new lead need to call column. Every fresh opportunity begins in here, basically. With a clear indication of the action required, it ensures no lead goes unattended. Each card represents a unique individual. Like, for example, we have Mark Demo here, waiting for that first connection. Clicking on Mark Demo, we can see his contact details, potential deal value, and the best ways to reach out to him. Now let's move on to our second column, which is the no answer, left voicemail, and text column. This is crucial in tracking follow-ups. For example, again, we have the Eric Demo 2 has been placed here. This is a subtle nudge reminding of you of leads that require that second touch. Next to that, we have the schedule demo column. This is your indicator of progress. For example, we have a lead like Kevin has shown interest and is engaging further. This is a commitment to discover more about what you offer. Moving on to our no-show response and follow-up in 1 week columns, they are currently empty, representing potential actions rather than current activities. And finally, we have the columns like client close and client no interested columns, and these are every list destination. Also on the top right, feature keeps your workflow smooth. On the right, we have the search opportunities. This ensures you never lose track of a lead. We also have a plus and add opportunity button is your gateway to add a new business. Once you click on that button, we're gonna have to put our primary contact name with their email, phone number, and we're gonna have to put our opportunity details such as opportunity name, which pipeline is gonna go into with their stage. And we're gonna of course choose their status, is it open, won, or abandoned. We're gonna have to enter the opportunity value, and when all these informations are set, we can lastly click on create, and that will update our opportunities dashboard. All right, now we're gonna be moving on to marketing. As you can see, you can connect your business and social media account to consolidate all your postings in here. As you can see here, you can connect with Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, TikTok, YouTube, and so forth. Next to that, let's move to our email campaigns. So under email campaigns, you can send unlimited bulk emails as email blasting. All right, let's show an example. So as you can see, we already have existing email campaigns, but for this example, let's create a brand new one by clicking on plus new button on the top right. After clicking on it, we're gonna be choosing the template. So I'm just gonna choose a blank template. After choosing the template, we're gonna be choosing our, is it gonna be a design editor? We're gonna be, coding, or we can do a plain text editor, right? For like easy access, I'm gonna go with design editor this time. So I'm gonna be clicking on that. And after clicking on that, now as you can see the untitled campaign, right? So I don't like this one, so I'm gonna be deleting this, and I'm also gonna add something else. So below this text, I'm gonna add an image. Let's just say we add an image here. And lastly, I wanna add a button. By the way, as you can see, everything is drag and drop. So we have a bunch of elements on the left side. We can add a text, image, we can add a button, we can add a logo, we can add a footer and so forth, right? We can have a video option as well. So again, everything is drag and drop, ease of access to use. So when I click on that, so as you can see on the first column, first line, I should say, I added text. In the middle, we have the image. On the last, we have the button. So let's just say this is one of my example email campaign. So after I'm done, I have the two options. I can either save this or send it or do both, right? So for the example, I'm just gonna send it. So we're gonna be clicking on send or schedule. After that, we're gonna be choosing. So what are we gonna do? So send now, right? After that, we're gonna put in our sender email, which is our personal email that we're gonna be sending from. Then we're gonna put our name and our subject line. After filling these informations, we're gonna be choosing the recipients. So we can either choose all contacts. When I choose all contacts, so in the system currently we have 16 contacts, right? So it's choosing all. But I have the option to do like one by one as well, or you can separate now. So if I want to just send this 3 person, I can choose it separately like this. And once I'm all done, after adding my subject line, I can hit on send, and that will send as email blasting. All right, so let's cancel this out and let's go back. Now we're gonna be moving to automation. So here you can create and manage workflows that streamline your marketing communication with your clients and prospects. As you can see, we already have existing workflows, but for this example, we're gonna be going with this one. So let's click on it. By clicking on here, this workflow combines appointment confirmations, reminders, surveys, and review requests into a single streamlined process. It's still in the draft stage, meaning it's ready for you to finalize and activate. Adding a new trigger is simple. We can simply click on the Add New Trigger, and as you can see on the right, we have a bunch of triggers, like we have contacts, triggers for contacts, events, appointments, opportunities, and affiliates, and so forth. As you can see, we have a bunch. If I want to, for example, add a contact change trigger, so I can simply click on that. I'm going to be choosing the workflow trigger contact change, and trigger name, I'm just going to leave it as it is. And when I hit on save trigger, as you can see in here, I did a second trigger called contact change. I also have an option to change between triggers. As you can see, there are like small plus buttons here. When I click on it, I can put actions between two triggers. In order to do that, again, when we click on it, we can see all our actions. So we have like for contacts, communication, for internal tools, for appointments and so forth, right? So for example, I want to do a create contact between contact change and confirmation email, or let's do it find contact. After that, we're going to be choosing the action name. I'm going to leave it as it is. And when I save the action, that will update my trigger, as you can see here. As you can see, I add a new trigger I add a new action between these two triggers. And it's that simple. Now let's go back. Next, we're going to be talking about our reportings. So let's click on reporting. In here, we can get a comprehensive understanding of your marketing campaigns, sales activities, and overall business performance with our reporting tools. So this is for our Google Ads reports. Under that, we can see how much impressions we got, how many clicks we got. We can see our total conversion with the conversion rate. We can see the amount of money spent on ads in here. And below that, we can see all our campaigns with their status, clicks. We can see total cost, their total revenue, and so forth, right? And if I want to click on one specific campaign, we'll go like in more detail. We can see the campaign, again, with the impressions, clicks, conversions, and we can see their ads. As you can see under this campaign, we have 3 ads with their status, they're all online. We can see each ad's clicks, cost, revenue, and so forth. The same thing goes with Facebook ad as well. So again, we can see our total impressions, total clicks, total conversion. Again, we can see the amount of money spent on ads. And again, on the below, we have all the campaigns. We can see it under here too. Lastly, I want to talk our appointment reports. Under appointment reports, we can see all the appointments that have been booked, that have been confirmed. And we also have a pie chart here that shows there are 5 users and 5 outcomes. And you can see on the both photograph here as well. Lastly, I want to talk about our mobile app. The Marvelous CRM is available on the Apple Store and Google Play via our mobile app, bringing all these powerful features right to your fingertips wherever you are. And I'm going to show you the app in action as well. All right, now I'm switching to my mobile app. All right, here we go. So when you first open the app, you'll see the main dashboard. You can see all your messages. So when you click on one specific message, for example, you can see all your message history, again, with the contact name on the top. If you click on that contact name, you can see a little bit more detail. You can see their information, such as their email, their phone number, and so forth. And you can see their general information as well, such as their address and so on, right? Let's go back one more, and let's move to our modules on the left. As you can see, we have opportunities, manual actions, invoices, insights, tasks, reputation, products, and document contracts. On the way top, we can switch between different accounts. So as you can see, total we have 3 accounts. So I can switch between them with ease. For this example, I'm going to go with Marvelous Workflows. And after I change it, everything stays the same, but our inside information will be changed, such as, for example, let's go to opportunities. Under opportunities, we can see the new leads, no answer, left voicemail and text. So whatever I showed you guys earlier in the web version, you see the same thing on the mobile version as well, as you can see right here. Again, we did the columns like schedule a demo, no show, no response, follow up on 1 week, client close, and client no transit. You can see everything, same thing on your mobile app as well. Next to that, we also have manual actions. We can see all our manual actions. We can see all our tasks. So as you can see, this is a completed task. When you click on it, I can either like view the specific task info, the contact info, I can delete it, or I can even edit this task. As you can see, this specific task is follow up. The description with follow up as one is assigned to Kevin with contact with Dave demo, and the due date, as you can see, the due date, and I can change it as well with a one over click, and I can change due date showing like here. All right, so this was our task. We can also see our reputation or products. As you can see, we have 2 products. Adding a new product is simple. We can simply click on plus button, and we will put our item name with the description. And after putting those, we also have an option to add an image. After that, we can click on next. And after adding the financial information, that will be update our products. We also have can see all our reputation here as well. Lastly, let's talk about our documents and contracts. Under documents and contracts, you can see all our documents with their contracts, as you can see right here. All right, before we finish, we can also see the calendar on your mobile app as well. As you can see here, you can switch between months, and I can make an appointment here as well by clicking on this plus button. I can schedule an appointment or block the time. When we click on the schedule appointment, first I'm gonna have to choose the contact. Then I can choose which calendar this schedule is gonna go from here, and I can assign a team member to that schedule. And of course, arranging the time zones with the appointment title, appointment date. Once you're all set, we can click on the save button on the top right, and that will update our calendar. All right, that sums up the whole overview of the Marvelous CRM. Thank you.